What's up, everybody? This is Zack, aka Zacky, aka I'm Zacky, creator of Jello Radio and many more podcasts, and see what Zack.coffee. So for this episode of Saturday, February 17th slash Sunday, February 18th, I made a part one. This is part two. I wanted to talk a little bit about coffee. I really love coffee. It's very hard for me because I like to go to my coffee shop, and unfortunately, the one I went to at the Temple location in Folsom, I got poisoned, so I wasn't able to go there and showcase my brand new backpack of messenger bag from France. I was really upset, and I had to go to another secret location to get some work done, and I was just really upset. I just went to an unknown Starbucks location, one that I don't go normally, just to get some work done. I just hope that the temple sends a letter of apology and a large gift card and opens at a location in Roseville, because I just don't know how else to say it. But as someone who spent probably between $600 and $1,000 at Temple Coffee, I shouldn't have to go through such disrespect. So, like I said, I've been there at Temple when they only had one or two locations, and the fact that this happened at their new location in Folsom, I was really upset. If it was up to me, the Folsom location should be closed, and they should open a location in Roseville in a much more um, secure neighborhood, due to the fact that government agencies are in Roseville. Anyway, we're talking about coffee. So local coffees. I have right now. I'm drinking some Dutch Brothers coffee. Same story. There was a local Dutch Brothers coffee, and unfortunately, I got poisoned. Very upset. But this coffee I got it from online, and the reason why I got this from online is because I love Dutch Bros, and I used to hang out at Dutch Bros, and just there's a couple of youngsters, and I had to pretty much go into great teacher on Izuka mode and just be like, "Yo, guys, I know you love your motorbikes and your Harleys and your super bikes and stuff, but just do us all a favor, and you wanna go ride tonight. Just go ride on your bikes and on your motorcycles. Do that before you drink. Have fun, have fun on the bike, all this and that, and when you get home, then you enjoy your beer. I do the same thing. If I want to go on a road trip, listen to my techno, that's what I do. I go on the road, I'll drink my coffee, I'm just drinking my coffee, and listen to my techno or my rap music. I got my Omega radio station, lots of French rap right now. And basically, when I get home, then I have a drink. If you have a drink before you go on the road, it's very dangerous. I just, do we need to show you those stories about people who work in with those crash testing and the mannequins and all that? Like, if you see what happened to these cars at those speeds when they hit a wall or to an 18-wheeler, you wouldn't do that, guys. Just take things seriously. Anyway, this is the Dutch Brothers coffee. I'm holding this new tumbler, which is Mizukake wave water. Mizukake is a very important figure in Naruto mythology, and she's basically a very tall, beautiful woman who has lots of powers from the land of water. And if you've just begun to watch Naruto, then you'll hear more about her. And she's a very cool woman and very strong and very well respected in her land. So that was Dutch Brothers Coffee. I'm also I got some Peet's coffee for Valentine's Day from my wife. Very excited. Very great coffee. The nice thing about Peet's coffee is I basically would drink that in Folsom before I would attend a sermon, as a sign of respect for people who go to war and that of nature. I wasn't able to go there for many reasons, but I do want to thank them for putting their sermons on YouTube, and I'm able to watch them sporadically. How they just to just to check in there and just say hello. And they're the guy who one of the pastors is pretty much he's Ned Flanders to me because I don't know how else to say it, but I have I've dated a lot of women, but a lot of these times were short term relationships. When I met when I talked to the one of the pastors and I say, hey, I just met this girl and we're going on a date and just had a little prayer and then you know lo and behold it's been my longest relationship ever since and we got married. So yeah, I know I'm very much Jesus, Allah, Buddha, or honestly, if it was up to me, for me, I believe in Transformers. That's a whole different subject and stuff. But it's there is something that higher power, or whatever you want to call it. There is something to it. I have to be honest. I was eating some some. I eat chicken noodle soup, but I had some spicy chicken noodle soup, and I was eating them, and I was like, man, I remember that one time where I went and donated 4 cans of chicken noodle soup for the for for people who to help people in need. And lo and behold, I'm looking at myself. I'm like, oh my god, I could have used this chicken noodle soup. And it's like, we take some things for granted, and some of the stuff that I have to talk in my French videos about L'Abbé Pierre, or I need to talk to him in English because French people know about him, but in English they don't. He was a very important person in Christian philosophy, and he just, it was like you have to help the people who are sans abri or SDF or whatever in English, people who are homeless and stuff, and I just don't know how else to say it, guys, but there's people who are in line to pick up chicken or turkey during Thanksgiving. It's really sad. We have to do something about it. Look, you've all seen me wearing the watch, or not this one, the other one, and the bracelets and stuff. But yes, respecting the military and all this and that. They're doing great work. Of course they are. But do we need a $900 billion budget sometimes on all this? Can we just take a 1 billion out and just help feed the needy and the hungry? Of course we could do that. We can and we should. Senator Sanders talked about it for so many years. It can be done. It's possible. It has to be done. Let's make it happen. Anyway, continuing on the coffee reviews. Obviously, my favorite coffee is Blue Bottle coffee. I love this coffee. Just put some milk to it, and it's great. Or you can have it iced coffee with a little bit of hot water, milk, and then some ice cubes. Delicious. All right. I wanted to big shout out to Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. I got a 4K television now, so I can see your Mission Impossible movies in full 4K. I'm very excited. I know you run miles and miles your entire life making these movies, and I know that people like my wife always make fun of him and say these movies are stupid, and people like myself love these movies. I love these movies. They're some of my favorite movies. I see them in the movie theater. I watch them, and I'm like, this dude's amazing. And I just, at my leisure, I will try to do something I haven't done in a while, which is actually close the laptop, try to flip the phone, and just not multitask from every 5 seconds, and just trying to enjoy a movie, just like a real movie night where I'm not distracted, and just like when in the movie theater, just put in my headphones, get some popcorn, and just enjoy a Mission Impossible movies. That's what it's all about. Like, I just I don't know how else to say it, but like, imagine you've worked your entire life on a movie or on something, and then people are just, every 5 seconds checking their phones. I'd be upset. We're not upset when we're not thinking about it. Like, for example, you're not upset when you're watching Netflix and you're checking your phone and you're watching the TV, but what if it was you that was on there and you were and you were acting and you spend like 4 hours doing makeup and then someone misses your scene, you'd be upset. So let's make an initiative. I'm going to watch some of these Mission Impossible. I have to skip a couple ones because I really want to see the new one again. I was really upset about the new one. I can't wait for the sequel. I hope Tom Cruise figures out the script and fixes it. I can't wait to see what happens in the next one. But we have to enjoy some of these movies, guys. I am also part of this terribleness of just always checking the phone, looking at the laptop, looking at the TV. It's gonna drive us bananas, guys. Let's close the laptop, close the phone, and just enjoy a 2 hour presentation. It's just I don't know how else to say it, but you know Tom Cruise spent 20 years filming these movies. Some of those movie scenes are amazing. There's one of them. He's in Dubai. He's climbing a wall. He's climbing like a goddamn tower. It was incredible. The first time we saw the BMW i8 on one of his movies with a futuristic HUD that we'll have someday in vehicles, that stuff was amazing. There's so many scenes that are just incredible, and to think that those were in the past and that now in the future people are going to be watching them on Paramount Plus and just be checking their TikTok while they're watching this movie is making. If it makes me upset, it must make Tom Cruise upset. So just enjoy these movies the way they're intended. I'm gonna watch them in 4K. I got the 4K TV now. I'm gonna see, an incredible movie presentation. And even better is if just watching it, just imagine what you can come up next. Okay, so that's all I have to say about that, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video so I can work on the next one. I got another video coming, and I think the next one might be in French. I think I'm gonna switch things up and make the next one in French. Okay, guys, thank you for watching Jetlag Radio, all the other podcasts. Just check out the work. I'm on it. I'm working hard. I got my calendar, and yeah, I'm working. I'm making a very tough decision right now. I'm deciding who to pick for my for the Democratic primaries, and I'm picking Vice President Harris. And do I pick Biden, or do I pick Gavin Newsom or Alex Padilla? Maybe has to get Pete Buttigieg or Alexandria Cortez, but their chances are slim because of the way our culture is in America and how they disrespect younger candidates or candidates who are different sexual orientation. So I don't know. I'm making a decision. Do I want to pick Vice President Harris and Biden? There's a lot of complexity with that decision, guys. A lot of people of America just don't know the candidates. They're not lame. It's just that they don't know who's the candidate. It has happened in America where you ask people in the street, "Do you know who's running for president? Do you know who the candidates are?" They don't even know. Some of them, you walked up to them, they forgot who John Kerry was. It's very sad. So it's a very difficult decision. Do I pick Gavin Newsom, and then they don't pick he doesn't do as well, and then we don't win, or do I pick Alex Padilla? And I want Alex Padilla because he can really get out the vote for the Latino community. But will Alex Padilla do well throughout America? Look how racist America got after Obama left and Trump got into office. I mean, it was pretty much the rise of the KKK again. It was really bad. So anyway, I'll make that decision. I'll fill out the ballot once and for all, and I have to. We have to really take this seriously. I know I always look like I'm like a zombie, just working all nights and not getting any rest and stuff. But I will do my best to get some R&R in France with my pops, and even though I'm there, I'll probably still bring a laptop and still write reports. But I just we need to fix things up in America, like guys. Like I have there's a great album from Oasis that says "Standing on the Shoulders of Giants," and it's like if I have this much on my shoulders, what do others have on their shoulders? You know, lots of responsibility, lots of decision making. So, you know, right now I'm focused on making sure this March primary goes well, and after that, I need some time off. I need some time off, but it'll still be work. But at least I don't know how else to say it, guys. But Americans don't know work-life balance the way the French people do. Like in France, there's work-life balance. I mean, I'm trying to take a day off here, taking a personal day, and then what happens? Some crazy bomb went off in Virginia, and there's a firefighter injured and or dead, and there's like complete madness over there. You know, they really are. You need to know this, that in America there are people who work in many organizations or government agencies, and some of them, they basically look at them and say, you're part of the list of people who are unallowed, pretty much. I mean, they're allowed to take a day off, but they're unallowed to take a day off. Like they're pretty much so important that when they take a day off, like everything falls apart. You've heard of the expression, does this person have to do everything around here? Well, sometimes well, they kind of do. So it's tough, but just like, you know, just like when Goku's busy with Vegeta and Gohan takes up the slack, eventually Gohan can do it all. Goten's got to get on to with it. You know, if one can do it all, the other one needs a little bit of help over here. I'll talk a little bit more about Dragon Ball Z in my next video. Don't worry. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Everything's on Zack.coffee. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. That means a lot. I hope one of these videos goes viral. And I've done a couple sneaker unboxing videos. I'll have to do more. And yeah, let's work on them. And yeah, All-Star weekend, All-Star game tomorrow on Sunday. Today on Sunday. Good luck to East and West, but I'm rooting for the team that Damian Lillard is on. You know, I love LeBron, but whatever team Dame Lillard is on, I just really appreciate his latest rap album. It was really nice, and I love the new shoes. And you know, I'm a Dame Lillard fan for numerous reasons, and if you need to know why, well then I just it's just my sign of respect to show to my wife, and I think sometimes she thinks I'm a little too much bananas, but I think she knows that when I go out and I wear those shoes, she knows that, you know, she can basically say that I'm definitely hers and nobody else's. Okay, well, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Until next time.